Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of Bradford City Career Mode. We just finished recording the other match against Leicester, and if you didn't see the last episode, we didn't win. But at least we didn't lose either. We got another clean sheet to add to the pile, but we didn't score. So it was a 0-0 draw. It was actually infuriating to play, because they hit the post in the bar, we hit the post a couple of times I think as well. We just couldn't, neither team could just break through and get the goal, which is unfortunate, but it means we're now down in 9th, but that's okay because we're still quite close to 7th. So it's not too bad. And 7th is still the aim, I think. If we can get like higher, that would be insane. But I think if we get 7th, I think that still qualifies us for Europa League. I don't know. Because we're in the Europa League still this season anyway. In fact, actually, I'll show you quickly. Because it's been a while since we've had anything to do with the Europa League. And that's because we don't play our round of 32 games until February. We will be playing against PSV away first in Holland, and then we'll come back to Bradford and take them on in the home leg. So hopefully we can get through that, but I don't know how they're going to be. I don't know how we're going to be. It depends on the tiredness as well. But anyway, we've got the game today against Brighton away at the Amex. That's the game on show for this episode. As you can see here, Bradford City in goal, a stalemate against Leicester. In a match of few chances, defence was the order of the day as Bradford City drew 0-0 against Leicester City. We had more chances than them, but we just couldn't put them away. Best players of the week. Only Rakik in there from the game we just had. He actually was quite a good defender, so I think that's fair. Brighton looking for a better performance against Bradford. It almost could be described as a walk in the park for Bradford City. His last time out, they strolled to a 3-0 victory against Brighton and Hove Albion, who were looking for a better performance. That was where our first clean sheet of the season came from beating them back at the Valley Parade. And we got our second one against Leicester just there. So as you can see, we're now on a grand total of 2 clean sheets. Let me show you. We're actually a little bit higher in the clean sheet leaderboard than we used to be. Let's see. We're now in 18th, boys. That's a big jump from, I think, 24, I think we were. But anyway, yeah, we're actually... I don't know if we're going to get to the Golden Glove standard, since as Alisson is a fucking machine. But hopefully we can get a few more before the end of the season. Anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to sort out the lineup, switch some things around. I'm pretty sure Jota said he wanted to start. So that means Kutcher is going to go back to where he was, and then Nisimov is going to go back to, going to go back to reserves once I find Jota. There's so many people at his club now because all the people I loaned up last season are now back in. I think that's what we're going to line up with. Actually, no, we're not. I lied. Dembele's coming back in to start as well. So I think that's the team we're going to go. I think that's our strongest team, in all truth, unless we bring Actually, do I want Hennessy or Tomori? Tomori's been solid, but Hennessy is actually quite good as well. We're going to keep Tomori for this one, and then put Hennessy in for the Leeds match. In fact, actually, I might start Henderson in the Leeds match. I don't know. When's the Fulham one? Fulham's the week after. We'll see. When I come to that, recording that one, which will be Monday, we'll see what we do there. But we're going to take on Brighton at the Amex. We're going to go into it right away. Blue and white for Brighton, and claret and amber for ourselves, of course. Liverpool and Man City. Oh, that's gonna be a big game. I mean, it might be in real life, but I think Man City are somewhere in like 5th or 6th or 4th or something. I don't know. Liverpool are way ahead, which is the same in real life, really. But I don't know. We've got Lafont in goal, Hakimi and Wan-Bissaka as the fullbacks, Tomori, Todibo as the centre backs, Tielemans centre defensive mid, Dembele on the left, Greenwood on the right, Jota centre attacking mid, Hlosik and Haaland the strikers. Let's see if we can get a win here, because we didn't get a win last episode, and I would like to get a win out of these 2 recordings I'm doing today. So let's load in and take on Brighton at the Amex. All being well, I mean, it probably won't happen because it's me, but all being well, we could get another clean sheet against Brighton. But I don't think there's any point in this season I've had 2 clean sheets in a row, so... We did have 3 clean sheets in a row actually in the Europa League, but they weren't like simultaneous matches. Okay, that's not where I ran with the ball anyway, so it's a bit of a lie. There we go, Yotis. And sink it. We're actually doing okay. So that first tackle. Oh, okay. I'm not doing that if I'm getting body blocked. You can fuck off.
Hello and a warm welcome from the south coast of England. This is the scene here.
Anyway, here we are. travelling all the way down to Brighton, and we're hopefully not going to go back home empty-handed.
And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Brighton and Hove Albion, and they take on Bradford City.
Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it. Players look like they're going to have a really good go at this game. Can't wait.
All right, there's a table. Some reason we're fucking focusing on Everton again. Why? Man City are fourth. There's the leaderboard though, the top 10 if you actually want to look at the top of the table.
You have to look twice at the table to realise they're not in a Champions League place, and that's unthinkable. It really is.
It's unthinkable Everton are not in a Champions League place. It's it would be unthinkable if they were. I'm being honest. Like no offense to any Everton fans or Everton the club itself, but they don't strike me as Champions League at the moment. Then again, Bradford City don't strike me as Premier League, but they're in it, so... Obviously, in game only. I don't know what's going to happen with the League 2. I think they said they were going to play the rest of the League 2 matches behind closed doors. They've got Musso, Svensson, Nunez, Byrne, Keane, Marquez, Siqueira, what? Palacios, Proper, Cabrais, Wamik... They're trying to make me mess up the words. There's their team, there's their strikers, I can't read them.
Supplied by the wingers to a lone striker.
Anyway, they've got a 5 at the back, which is very concerning because I hate playing against 5 at the backs. But I think they had 5 at the back last time we played them as well, and we won 3-0, so... We will see what happens in this one. Hopefully, 3 points to the boys in... Well, the Bantams in Clark and Amber. But... We'll see. The Bantam boys versus the Brighton and Hovies. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, Brighton versus Bradford is the game that we've got today, and hopefully be interesting. Oh, okay. Been done there. Font's going to power it away, no problem. And DeBelle's going to get that with a bit of problem. Ploshek try to pop it off to Haaland, but he's not moving. And now lose the ball because he wasn't moving. Dakan Bash has somehow got the ball there. Palacios into that guy's name I can't read, and let's think about this for a second. What are my team doing? Every time we concede, I wonder what my team are doing because I actually don't have a clue sometimes. Who's marking this guy? Oh, nice, absolutely nobody. Tadibo looked like he was wanting to and then didn't actually commit to it. It's a decent shot as well, but I don't know if Lafont could do a bit better with that, perhaps. Well, it turns out we're not going clean sheet again against Brighton. Because Palacios has put it in the back of the net. It's only his 3rd goal in the Premier League, but of course it had to come against us. That's not the start we were looking for there, Bradford, because, I don't know. I see my strikers have some movement when I'm ready to pass it to them and move. Hakimi, Dembele. I'm going to get tackled here if I keep going like this. But I'm not going to get a pass off because there's no options, so... It's a tricky one.
Oh, nice ball.
This is going to be a lot more difficult than last time, I can already feel it. That goes in, I fucking leave the planet. Palacios is trying to just score worldies today. Again, nobody trying to block that shot. Nobody coming in to mark him. It's quite concerning. Thought the AI defenders might come across, perhaps, and block the shot, but I guess I was wrong. Should never take anything. I should never assume anything in this game, to be honest. I'll shake to Jota. The only problem now is we're 1-0 down, they've got 5 at the back, so it's going to be a tricky prospect to try to get a goal. Especially when I can't pass in the right direction. I say I can't pass, I'm aiming in the right direction, it's just too powerful and just doesn't go to the right sort of player. Icardi scored, I don't even remember who he plays for at this point in career mode. Everton apparently. Everything's about fucking Everton. Hakimi, Dembele. Come, my son. Putting it through to Haaland. Oh, fuck off, dude. I should have maybe just shot it, but I didn't. And now Tielemans does shoot it, and it's saved. Okay, Okay, realistically, I should have won that ball, right? Or am I tripping?
On the ball, Jonas
I might be
Svensson.
tripping.
Ronaldo
I'm not taking
Cabrais.
anything, so I don't know how I'd be tripping, but... Jota deflects it. It's gone to their defender.
Palacios. Jahan Bash. Prepare. An important interception.
Dembele gets in the way. And we can bring it
How
away.
can they counter clinically?
Carbonero. Back to Jota.
Jota.
Hlošek. Haaland, perhaps.
Threaded pass here.
No, the defender knows exactly what I'm doing there. So, I mean, he's got his telepathy kit on. Why are none of my players coming to that fucking header? Their players just moving, no problem towards it. My players just don't move. And now this is a problem because now Wan-Bissaka's that position for about the 10th time in his fucking game already. Got to come across Wan-Bissaka and make a tackle? No? Okay. Pick up, nice. Fucking hell. Defending's so annoying in this game. Dude, fine. You know what? That's okay, we won the throw in there, but... Or whatever power I put behind him, like...
Not what he was intending. Bad pass.
Obviously it's not what I was intending, and obviously it was a bad pass. I don't need you to fucking tell me. Because it wasn't going to the right player again. Not to be told, oh, bad player. No,
Thank you, Alan McInally. It looks promising. Crossing opportunity.
Header it away, all the way to their players. Just going to fucking take a shot, score it, probably not me. Maury, what actually are you doing? What was that plan there? Jota, defensive. Greenwood. Needs to get past Burn. And the cross was fucking dog shit, please. Can I just get some creativity from the team that will actually result in something? Rather than just creativity from the team and then a fucking dog shit pass at the end. It's just ridiculous. I could put no power behind the passes and they'll go too far past my players. I could put a lot of power in the passes and just go nowhere. It's not what the doctor ordered. And somehow I've not won that ball there, but I guess it's because there's two of them and one of me. Still haven't won it. It'd be a miracle if I did actually get to keep the ball after a tackle. Regard it as a fucking minor miracle. The one good thing about playing inside the back though is the left backs also operate as wing backs. Or wingers as well. So it leaves space open for us to do something like that. Hlošek equalises. I honestly thought I'd fucked that shit up, but slid it in perfectly. That sounds suspicious as fuck. But we scored it anyway, we got the equaliser. Pixelated celebration because I don't know, actually, to be honest, I couldn't tell you. Maintenance fine, so.
A chance to revisit the goal.
And we're back at the net. And that's all that matters here at the Amex. We've equalised.
Well, the happy times are back. The coach is more than delighted by his team's response.
15 league goals for Adam Hlošek. Not really been a striker in past seasons, but we've put him as striker this season, and he's absolutely showed his true fucking form. In some occasions, he's been a bit but majority of the time, he's been showing his form. He scored 15 goals in 24 games, which is actually very solid, especially for a brand new promoted club. I don't know why Tielemans didn't pass that off there. Just took a touch and decided not to do anything with it. I wonder if maybe I need a new controller. I've had this controller for a while, to be fair. The A-bond's a bit dodgy on it.
Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team.
Greenwood. Haaland. Jota making the run through. I was going to go for Hlošek, but Jota making the run through instead. Of course, he's going to get out of strength here because he's Diogo Jota. He's about 5'2". Hlošek though to Tielemans. 2-1. I honestly thought that he was going to be shrugged off of Jota there, but managed to make it work. And goal scorer turns divider. Yuri is going to run all the way to the halfway line. I don't know what's going on here. What's happening? Why did we have to take so long to celebrate? Must have been that good of a goal. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't score often. And he's one of the smallest on the pitch as well, so I don't know how. Well, I mean, it was open. I guess nobody was marking him, that's how. But Tielemans, perfect header. Keeper could have done better, maybe. I'm not going to complain. Well, his first goal in the Premier League. He has scored in other competitions. namely the Europa League. I remember his long shot that went straight in. I don't remember who it was against. I think it was Rosenborg possibly, but I remember that going in. I remember it being a really good goal. Haaland to Hlošek. Of course, there's about 8 Brighton players there and 2 Bradford City players there. Numbers dictate that I will not win that battle. I mean, surprisingly, I didn't win the battle. Maybe not surprisingly. I don't know. Kimi. Didn't pass it to Dembele, so that's a bit confusing, but we'll get it away. Hlošek. To Jota. Into Haaland. Just fucking put it in the back of the net, you absolute blondie. Couldn't score against Leicester, now he can't score against Brighton. That should have been 3-1, no doubt in my mind. But I just, either I took too long with the shot or Haaland just doesn't want to score today. 2-1 though at half time after going down a goal. I guess I can accept that.
You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, they get an extra
fucking Christ. Tielemans putting us ahead after Hlošek equalising. Palacios scoring a banger to open the scoring goal here at the Amex. We'll see what happens in the second half. Will Brighton equalise? Will we get further ahead? Will it stay the same? Or we'll take 3 points with a 2-1 victory? Plenty of possibilities. Leicester beating Bournemouth half an hour in. Arsenal beating Forest half an hour in. Fulham beating Burnley at half time. Liverpool and City drawing at half time. Everton beating Southampton at half time. And West Ham beating Watford 1-0 at half time. I'm actually kind of down for Southampton to lose because that means we can catch up. Because they're 7th currently. We can make a bit of a catch-up mission. I know Man United are there as well. But we can make a bit of a catch-up mission about it. 58% possession for ourselves. 2 shots, 1 on target. 58% possession for Brighton. 42% possession for ourselves. 2 shots of 1 on target for Brighton. 4 shots of 4 on target for ourselves. Of course, they score their 1 shot on target because FIFA 20, you know? Anyway, kicking off the second half here at the Amex. Hopefully, we can somehow hold on to the 3 points here. Knowing me, knowing the passing in this game, and knowing the fact that I can't tackle a fucking blind man. I don't know. And the fact that they've got their fucking defence packed. I don't think we're getting another goal. I think it might be a hold-on mission. Greenwood. Dembele not making a single bit of movement. Sorry, no, I lied. He was strolling. Tielemans. Jota. Haaland. Liverpool go 1-0 up against Man City. Haaland can't get through, which is not surprising, but we win the throw-in out of it, so I can accept that. Although I do need some options. I can't just throw it to the middle of nowhere. Wan-Bissaka is going to be the fucking best thing to go for now, at current moment in time. Tielemans into Haaland. Obviously, out strength, despite having a lot of strength. Debo, I don't know how I've not got the ball there with Debo. Okay. Interesting. Greenwood. Brighton is taking on Watford next. I think that's a FA Cup match. Greenwood. Gonna go the whole way. Oh, cunt, of course it's a save. Maybe should have finessed it, I'm not sure, but thought I might as well try and go the whole way with him. If I'd finessed it, it probably would have been blocked by a defender, actually. Looking back on my stream. Greenwood's going to get another throw in here. We're going to get options. We are. Haaland making himself available to pass it straight to them because Jota has dumb move. Jota moves, but he moves into dumb places, apparently. That's the fucking shit I'm dealing with. He's going to try and place it through to his winger. And it's probably going to work, even though Wan-Bissaka should get there.
They do pass the ball with authority. Jahan Bash.
Try to switch back to Wan-Bissaka is apparently not allowed. We'll get it clear with Hakimi. Further away with Tielemans. Haaland. Try to get some fucking space for myself. Oh, bro! I don't know why I'm saying it's good as in part when they're playing at St Mary's, but it's the least of my concerns right now. They're on the attack again. Good fist by Lafont. Haaland's going to get fucking tackled again because I didn't aim for the fucking prick with the ball in the first place.
Well, what does
Greenwood.
£65 million get you? I'm hearing that's
Rodrigo's gone to Wolfsburg.
He's worth a lot.
Of course, we'll do all the transfers on deadline day. I don't care. Give me a yellow. Give me a red, honestly. Why did none of the passes want to make it to Haaland today? Don't you step over 3 times and expect to get away with it. Okay, thought Haaland was going to go for a run. I was evidently wrong, and I lose the ball again with him. Maybe Haaland's just not the one to fucking pass it to today.
They've been electric when they've had the ball.
Dembele blocks. Manages to keep it in. Fair play to him. Hlošek. Tielemans to Jota. I'm just going to try and avoid that fucking Norwegian prick. Like the plague.
And this is Diogo Jota now.
Unless he's in an actual scoring position.
Tremendously strong in the
They just
tackle.
know, don't they? They just know. They've got their fucking... I mean, they're obviously programmed to know, but like...
Palacios.
They just... It's annoying. Try and get through a 5 at the back every time. Especially when all 5 are back. They're going to... Oh, Hakimi. Fucking Hakimi. I honestly thought they'd gone 2-all there because none of my defence was coming across, but Hakimi did. And they got the ball back because... Maybe I should take more time on my goal kicks or like when I've got it with the goalkeeper. So just booting it straight up and hoping. Maybe that's an issue I need to work on. Wan-Bissaka heads it away. Greenwood for some reason isn't there when he should be. He's a right mid. Something to do with it. Nice header away again, but they're going to keep pressing. Wan-Bissaka. Straight to a Brighton player, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it go straight to their guy? Yeah, run to your manager. You only equalised.
Well, Derek, that tells you
This
all
fucking
you
game is
need to
dumb.
know about this group of
It tells you all you
players.
need to know about FIFA
Very
20. You
fantastic
try a defensive header, it just goes straight to their player, even though you try to pass it to one of your own. Wan-Bissaka. I need Tielemans to move in there. I need Tielemans to move in.
And there you go.
I think it was Tielemans anyway. And then Lafont just somehow can't save it.
Well, we all saw that equaliser coming, Derek,
What
didn't
ridiculous.
We? And so did
We didn't
he.
see that equaliser coming. That equaliser shouldn't have been coming. That was fucking awful. The defensive headers in this game are stupid. I try and clear it, maybe some sort of distance, and it just goes fucking straight to them to score. Or either that or straight to them to make another chance with. It's no in between.
It's a goal for Manchester City.
I don't really want to run through Wan-Bissaka, but Greenwood's making no fucking attempt to help, so do that instead. Yotta's going to fucking tackle because he turns like a prick! Oh, I'm going to lose it with this game. They're going to go at 3-2, aren't they? It's going to be Palacios with his fucking hat-trick. Well, it's nearly half, right? Fucking hell, what sort of ball is that? And why is nobody tracing that run? I mean, Tadibo was, obviously, but... Christ, dude. I'm just going to not make it... Well, I might make a couple of substitutions, but... Honestly, I just want this game to be over. Fucking hell. You can go back through all the episodes I've done, and there's probably at least, like, 20 goals that have been scored by them on account of the defensive headers suck. Passing fucking sucks as well. Through ball doesn't go through. So it's not really a through ball, it's a let's go halfway ball and not bother.
Well, the fans are being very vocal.
Fucking frustrated with this shit game right now.
Will the players respond?
Svensson moving the ball effectively.
I want to like this game, but they make it so hard when you try and do a simple task like headering away and it does that. That goes in, I quit. Yeah, that goes in, I quit, I think.
Many thanks, Alan.
Tielemans can header it into the goal. Oh, it's offside anyway, thank God. Tielemans can header it into the goal, and it's fine, perfect header. As soon as it becomes a point where Tielemans has to head it away, that's like, oh, no. No, bring on Mortensen. I think we need Carbonero, honestly. Try and be a game changer for the last 10 minutes. Holy shit. This game is frustrating. I want to try and take advantage of Southampton dropping points. And Man United are doing that, but we can't seem to be fucking able to. Anyway. 9 minutes remaining here at the Amex. 2-2 is the score. Breaking through the 5 at the back was easy at home, but now we can't seem to do it for shit. Away from home.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Okay, let's just think. Mortensen.
Quick thinking.
This pass is too heavy. I should know by now. Any pass I try and do, it's not going to work because there's a fucking hint of heaviness on the ball. A tiny hint of heaviness. They can do the heaviest passes in the world and their players will move to it. But mine, oh, God forbid.
Svensson.
I don't know how they can control their passes. I try and do that, it just doesn't work out. Do something with it. I thought he was going to just straight shoot it there, and I was going to scream because my keeper was at net. Jota. No options. Well, I guess he's got Carbonero. Haaland. Yeah, okay. Hit it backwards, Haaland. That's a really good play, actually. I'm going to have to try to do that more. Where I want to go forward, but Haaland kicks it backwards. It's actually quite good. Pass is awful, but I'm not going to get to do anything with it because it'll just be on me like a rash. Yep. What? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I can't make a fucking entrance through because they've got everyone back. They've been playing Park the Bus since the fucking start of the second half. They win it now. We'll get 2 draws in this double upload today, I think. Unless they get a winner here, which Dembele won't allow. Bloody hell, this game is frustrating me today. Jesus fucking Christ. It shouldn't be 2-all. It should be 2-1. The defensive headers once again show that they are fucking useless. And they're going to fucking show Palacios because he got 2 goals. Granted, his first goal was fine. It was a good build-up play. But his equalising goal was just fucking horseshit due to FIFA 20. So, just the way it is. Full-time score at the Amex, 2-all. Shouldn't be, but it is. You'll see that I've had probably about 10 shots on target and they'll have about 2. And they scored their 2 shots on target or some fucking bullshit. Oh, this game. Just fucking... yeah, 2 shots on target. Shocker, they both go in. I've had 5 shots with 5 shots on target. And their goalkeeper actually knows how to use his hands. 56% possession for Brighton, 44% possession for us. Walshett gets a 9 rating. He's the best player on our team. 8.5s for Jota and Tielemans. But, of course, the man of the match will be Palacios. He also gets a 9. 8.3 for Burn, 8.2 for Wabman Gituka. I said that wrong, but that's a fucking difficult name to pronounce. Oh, I wanted to get a win today, and we just can't, apparently. Southampton lost as well. Southampton got destroyed. We could have taken advantage of that, and we could have taken advantage of, well, catching back up to Man United on points. We wouldn't have gone into 8th, but we could have caught up a little bit. If we fucking choke and go back down to the bottom half of the table, I'm going to be pissed.
Just a minute of your time.
Oh, bro. Why didn't Henderson get a chance to make his debut? Are you going to keep asking this until he gets to play his debut? I'll just say the same answer we said last time. Good things come to those who wait. I'm excited and Henderson is chomping at the bit to show you exactly what you're missing. He's going to give the fans something to cheer about, I promise you that. Well, nothing to split it 2 sides today. What do you make of the performance? Fucking... I can understand the team's frustration. Yeah, it's disappointing. I thought we had our moments. Certainly created enough chances to win that game, but that's football. They get 2 shots on target. Our goalkeeper is unable to deal with them, and they score them. So, seems the second match against Brighton and Hove Albion that goes planned. Why couldn't you get in the upper hand here? Because they had 5 at the back. I couldn't find a way through. Haaland wasn't allowed to keep the ball for long enough. I'll just say the lads were tired. I believe fatigue was an important factor in the lads' performance. If I ever get that option, I'll probably just go for it and have it as an excuse. Yeah, they were tired.
That'll be all, thank you.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm so glad I finished recording FIFA today, because these have been some of the most frustrating matches in a while. Are you kidding me? Dean, we're prepping you, mate. Prepping you. I need to play more often. The amount of matches I get to play at the moment isn't good for my career. Count on you in decisive moments. Count on you when it matters most, so you shouldn't be concerned about missing a few matches. Hey Gaffer, I really appreciate you listening to me and letting me get out there to play along in form. What form was that then? The form where you just give fucking everyone the ball that isn't on our team. Stay grounded. You're doing very well right now. I mean, it's a lie, but you shouldn't let it get to your head. Stay grounded and keep working hard. Tamori, thanks for listening and giving me an extended run in the team. I'm much more happier now. You asked me the last time you said boss, like the one before that, the one where he says he wants to get selected more often. He was starting every game still then. Don't let it go to your head though. You've been doing well, but don't let it go to your head. You need to keep working hard to earn your spot. Speaking of spots, I'm going to give tomorrow's spot, I think, to Hennessy in this game against Leeds. Any transfer news? Well, no, not transfer news, but there is an international management offer. We'd like to inquire about your interest in in managing the Wales national team. I don't know, to be honest. We've got till March 22nd to accept it, but I think I'm just going to say no. I was considering. That's probably the first one I've actually legitimately considered. Next, we've got a West Yorkshire round 4 clash against Leeds. The reason I'm going here is because I want to see the Premier League table. Ending on this episode, we are 9th. we're still somewhat close. Like the gaps between like 8th and 7th is closed incredibly because Southampton have fallen off for some reason. But I don't know what's going to happen. I guess Manchester United will probably go back into the Big Six. The 5 of the Big Six are already there. Man United will probably end up 6th. I guess Everton maybe end up 7th unless we can pull fucking something out of our asses. We drew against Brighton, who are 14th, so that's not really great. And we've not even got a top scorer in the league either because Moise Keane is scoring for, or he was scoring for Southampton. It doesn't seem to be scoring much at the moment. But anyway, that's going to put an end to another of the Bradford City Career Mode episodes. I'm sorry for today's double upload, both videos, because I just couldn't get a win on either of them. We should have won that one though, and I actually want to take a look at something, just in case if maybe it's just me that's tripping. But Wan-Bissaka has pretty good heading from what I remember. Heading accuracy. Well, I mean, it's not the best, but 67 isn't shabby. Why have I gone off the player I want to look at? Jumping's quite low. Okay, maybe it wasn't too great. But I don't know. I just feel a bit fucking annoyed that that happened. Dude. But anyway, that's going to end this episode. Like I said, couldn't get the win here. Couldn't get the win in the last episode. Hopefully we'll get a win against Leeds and progress through to the quarterfinals. I think it is, or is it around 16 of the FA Cup? I don't remember which one it is. But we'll get to the next round of the FA Cup, hopefully, by beating our West Yorkshire rivals. But you guys have enjoyed, like I said, and I'll see you very, very soon when we do take on Leeds United.